कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Hanuman was caught by Indrajit using the Brahmastram. We have seen one property in the Brahmastram. Like Parabrahmam, which has nothing at par or greater than it, Brahmastram too had this thought that nothing should tie a person when I have tied that person. But not cognizant of Brahmastram's ability, the demonesses in Lanka tied Hanuman with the normal ropes. When normal ropes tied Hanuman, the Brahmastram which had used a rope to tie Hanuman relieved itself, excused itself. Indrajit got really upset with these Rakshasis, drove them away and pulled Hanuman to the court, to the Sabha Mantapam of Ravana. That is when Ravana asked, "Who are you?" Hanuman introduced himself in a very humble manner. He said, "I am the messenger to Rama. I have come here to meet Sita." Ravana asked, "Have you been successful?" "Of course, yes. The message is to assure Sita that Rama is on his journey to Lanka. He shall vanquish Ravana in the war and take back Sita." That was the message, and that was duly conveyed to Sita Mata, Ravana. Ravana got extremely angry. He asked, "Who is that Rama?" That is when he explains, "Nakra krante karindre mukulita nayane mula muleti khinne naham nacha bhavati punak tadrisho madriseshu ityevam tyakta haste sapadi suragane bhavashunye samaste मूलम यत् प्रादुरासीत् सदिशतु भगवान मंगलम santatam naha." This is a beautiful shloka from the Purvacharya's Pitika, which describes Gajendra Moksha Vrittantam. When that elephant cried for help because one of its limbs was caught in the jaws of a very powerful crocodile, when the elephant cried for help, Vatsalyat abhayapradana samayat artarti nirvapanat, to remove the distress caused in the elephant, the Lord sat on Garuda and came to that place. Similarly, Sita is caught in your jaws, Ravana. To release her from your clutches, your jaws, Rama will come as Gajendra Varada and release her. So this was the essence, the extract of what Hanuman wanted to convey. That is when Hanuman says, "See, you did not ask for it, yet I am going to give you a piece of advice. Nahi dharma viruddheshu bahvapayeshu karmasu moolaghatishu sajjante buddhimanto bhavadvidhaha." You are a very wise person, Ravana. I have heard about you that you come in the lineage of Pulastya Maharishi, or the son of Vishravas. You are the elder brother to Vibhishana. You are a very learned person. Wise people like you, see, Hanuman is so patient in advising. He says, wise people like you should never destroy yourself by not listening to the good advice of others. You should be guiding people on the right path. Rather, you have chosen to abduct somebody else's wife. Isn't this nasty, Ravana? Isn't this dirty? Will you like to narrate this incident to somebody else that I have abducted somebody else's wife? It is such a dirty thing. So I request you, please leave Sita. Now, Ravana asked, who are you to advise me? First of all, how do I trust you? How do I trust in what you are saying? You have not shown your identity card. I have not known you before. You are no famous person so that I can know before. So how could I trust you? How do I trust your words? Asked Ravana. To which Hanuman said, Satyam Rakshasa Rajendra Kurushva Vachanam Mama Ramadasasya Dutasya Vanarasya Visheshataha. This one shloka, what Hanuman spoke, again has pages of commentary. So he says, Satyam Rakshasa Rajendra. Satyam. You have asked, what comes from my mouth is truth or not? How do I trust? Because what I am speaking is the truth. Satyam. For that the commentator says, Ravana, do not discard something as falsehood or untruth because it comes from the mouth of a person whom you dislike. I don't like a person, so whatever he says will be untruth, will be falsehood. This is a very wrong way to conclude Ravana. Both of us, be it you and me, we have never had enmity before. We are seeing for the first time. So let you not assume that there is enmity between us and so you have to discard what I say. Satya, I am speaking the truth. And remember Ravana, truth always remains the same. See, for example, water when heated becomes vapor. This is the truth. This truth will remain the truth whether I speak of this in Bharatadesham or Europe or America. Based on the geography, the universal truth will not change. So what I have spoken is the truth. Sadaika Rupam. Then remember, this truth, this face of truth, this facet of truth comes from Rama's company. I am associated with Rama's company. So it comes from Rama's side. So all the more it corroborates that it is the truth. Remember, when something is spoken, always see if there is some welfare for you in it. I am saying leave away Rama's wife. Is there welfare? Yes. Because you are going to gain back the lost fame. If your fame is lost, you will gain back. People will say, yes, Ravana committed a mistake. He realized his mistake. He gave back Sita. So if I am speaking the truth now, the welfare in it is what you have to see. Satyam. Next, Hanuman said, Satyam Rakshasa Rajendra. You are a Rakshasa. Rakshasas are supposed to be very powerful people. But you will become wise only when you use the excess power that you have for a good purpose. Rakshasa Rajendra. So, Rakshasendra means the king of Rakshasas. Rajendra means the king of kings. He is Rakshasa Rajendra. He is the king of kings and king of Rakshasas. So, you have got two important positions. You have to manage your Rakshasas who are your subjects well, and you have the other people who may not be Rakshasas. You are the king for them as well. So, you should manage the entire scenario very well. Rakshasa Rajendra. What does this amount to? So, when I call somebody, oh you minister, oh you leader, it means that position comes with a lot of responsibility. You have the responsibility to guide your subjects in the right direction. You are the Indra. Indra means leader. Rakshasa Rajendra. Rajendra, Rakshasendra. You are the leader of both Rakshasas and the common subjects. So, you have the duty to lead them in the right direction. Lead them. Rakshasa Rajendra. Kurushva. Whatever I am saying, leave Sita, give back Sita to Rama. Whatever I say, abide by that compulsorily. Don't think it's a choice given to you. Ravana, if you wish, you can give Sita. If you don't want, you keep her with you. This is not the choice given to you. There is only one way out. Give Sita back to Rama. This is the only thing that you have to abide by. Kurushva. Satyam Rakshasa Rajendra Kurushva. Satyam Kurushva. Just don't leave because it is coming from a person whom you don't like. Coming from a side that you don't like. Follow what is said. Rakshasa Rajendra, it is said because you have to retain your position as a king. You can continue being the Rakshasa Rajendra by following what I say. Vachanam Mama, listen to what I say. You may say, yes, I have been following Hanuman. I may ask, did you follow what I said? No. I followed, but not what you said, but what my neighbor said. No. Follow what I have said. Vachanam mama. Don't think just because I'm standing as a messenger in front of you, I would have flunked in my academics. I have nothing to showcase. I am the student of Surya Deva. I am treated as the son of Kesari and Vayunandana. I am the son of Anjana Devi. Above all, I am the Duta and the servant of Rama. So, do not assume that the person standing in front of you has no caliber. Vachanam mama, it is my words. Ramadasasya Dutasya. Remember, besides having my own qualifications and my own, I would say, brownie points, Ramadasasya. I am the Dasa to Rama. I am subservient to Rama. Who is Rama? Ramo Dvirnabhibhashate, the one who doesn't speak the falsehood. Satyavadicha Raghavaha, the one who stands only by the truth. I am the servant and the messenger of that great Rama. Remember, if I now speak asatyam, let's say I am speaking something which is not the truth. You don't have to punish me. When I head back, Rama will behead me. So, Rama will always stand by the truth. He doesn't stand by an individual, he stands by the truth. So, I am speaking the truth, listen to me. Now, you may ask, what right you have to preach? Remember, a person who preaches should always ascribe and always devote whatever he teaches to the feet of his teacher. That is why in Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam there is a paddhati of saying, Ramanuja Dasa. I am the servant of Ramanuja, because Ramanuja would say that he is the servant of his teacher. Thereby there is a link. Stating that I slept, suddenly I got up, I got the knowledge of everything. That doesn't work in Sanatana Dharma. You should always have a Guru Sambandham, Acharya Sambandham. So he says, Ramadasasya, I am the Dasa of Rama. Dutasya, I am just not the servant of Rama. He has also given me the additional responsibility of being the messenger of Rama. But what is a messenger's duty? I have literally conveyed what Rama has asked me to convey to you. I am going to convey to Rama whatever you are going to tell me. I am like a messenger. In those days, a dog, a pigeon, a bird, anything could be used as a messenger. So the message will be tied to a beautiful letter. That letter will be carrying the message, and it will be tied around the person who's carrying that message, around his neck. So they will go, the message will be read, the return message will be tied back to that bird or the person's neck, and the person has to come. I am simply a messenger. Dutasya Vanarasya. Now you may ask, well, Hanuman, you have conveyed the message to Sita. You have conveyed the message to me. Why did you go and disturb all these forests? I have cultivated those plants so dearly. Why did you do that? You may ask, Vanarasya. At the end of the day, I am a Vanara. See, the commentator states, let's say you go up the hill, you are carrying a few bananas with you, and you are calling a monkey and you are giving. The monkey will never say thank you, put its palms together and go. When you give that particular fruit also, the monkey will say grrr. So even while you want to help it, it will show its nature. Similarly, I am a Vanara. I have shown my nature. So I have gone disturbing the plants not because I intended to do it. I am a Vanara. So this is how Hanuman says, Mama Vachanam Satyam. My words are the truth. Ramadasasya Dutasya Vanarasya Vachanam Satyam. Since I am the Duta and Dasa of Rama, whatever I have spoken is the truth. Listen to what I say. But now comes a question. Why did Sita get imprisoned? You are saying, we keep telling, right, Sita is the incarnation of Mahalakshmi, Jagannmata. Can't Jagannmata protect herself? That is when the commentators clearly state, she also vowed like Rama that I will be like a normal human being. Immediately showing your divine powers will not work in Avatara Kramam 1. Second thing, she herself made her conducive enough for Ravana to abduct. Only when she gets abducted, the remaining abducted women will find a release date soon. Only when she makes herself abducted, the remaining women will be freed soon. So she made herself conducive enough so that Ravana could abduct her. So the essential message here is, Sita made her conducive enough for Ravana to be abducted. On the other hand, Rama sent Hanuman in the place of an Acharya to advise Ravana to give back Sita at least now to prevent the war. But do you think Ravana is in all that mood to listen to what Hanuman says? We don't know. And is he going to kill Hanuman? We don't know. Answers to these questions next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.